Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 59. Learning to generate, direct, and discharge energy. So I'm starting seated today, hands together, connecting to the eyes. Welcome to day 59 of 108 days of Internal Alchemy with me, Sara. So to generate, direct, and dispatch or discharge energy is one of my main incentives for these 108 days. So coming back to the eyes a little bit, this is mainly because I'm having people earlier in the program really really enjoying the eye practices. So I realize how unique this is. So I'm trying to remember to bring it back, but I'm just giving you different things to activate your body. So you to the ears. So if you feel like there's something that you need more than something else, then you adjust. So the whole point is for you to activate your own body. Find your alchemy and find your way to generate, direct, and discharge energy. So with generate, we mean that we take the energy that is in the freeze state in the nervous system and we activate it, and it comes out as a reaction, a fight or flight, but we direct it into the alchemy, not into everyday life. Oh. Open up the neck a little bit. Oh, wow. I don't know if you heard that, but basically my whole neck just opened up from this. Okay. Then we integrate with breath of life. So if you're new here, this is a series that is building on day by day. It's me showing up in my own internal alchemy to generate, direct, and dispatch a lot of energy. I'm coming out of a very transformative past couple of years, and things are settling down and the new direction is forming. And then Simba and I are coming back to the DNA, to the roots, to really take advantage of this, the energy that is generated from the transformation, the challenges that has been for the last couple of years. So every challenge is a generator of energies that you can direct. So I'm learning to generate, direct, and discharge energy, and this is where the voice comes in. And this is where the human potential comes in, and where the growth and expansion of the self comes in. Play around with the speed a little bit. So we don't learn until we try. We don't learn until we explore. Okay. Relax. Just allow everything to sink. Check in with today. Is there anything that you are looking to express? What is the body communicating? So I'm learning to generate, direct, and discharge energy with my voice. And learning where it's alchemy and where it's a transmission. Lucky is here. So yesterday I did this practice in the middle of the alchemy, the fire, the transmission. Hello. I'm busy. Look. We're working. Okay. On your feet. So I'm learning, when is there a charge in the body? When does the body want to express? When does the body want to discharge? When does the body want to direct and redirect? So I'm putting a lot of work into opening up my feet at the moment. It's opening up the rest of the body. So I did an interview a couple of months back with a friend of ours. He's also a natural healer. He's a bone setter, and he basically readjusts the whole structure of the bones from the feet. And he's having extraordinary results with his people. I've never did a session with him, but I'm going to try it at some point. Open up the spine. So here you find your own level, your own version, feeling into how the body feels today. So today I'm doing the session 7 a.m. my time. So this is a warm up for my gym session. Okay, breath of life on. So I'm on my feet like this. You can also be wide like this. This is great to open up the hips and the spine. This can be very challenging, just this position. It used to be for me for a long time. So you can open up from here. This is more difficult for me. It gives a lot of strain on my hips. So I had a deep massage yesterday, so I'm really opening up my inside of the thighs. So I'm back on my toes. That feels aligned for me today. Okay, that was straining. So I'm gonna pause a little bit. Then you change positions. So we want to open up the psoas and the front of the legs, the quads, because they affect the survival pattern in the nervous system a lot. So if we can open up these, that's why it's very, very, very beneficial to do the breath of life on your knees. So I removed my carpet to have more access to the floor, but that also makes it more painful for me. So I have to find my way around. And this is how it works. We play around, we try different things, and we're not afraid to make mistakes. We're not afraid to, go a little bit in the wrong direction. We're trying different things. We're opening up the body. So doing the breath of life on your knees is really good to activate and strengthen the psoas, because they are stiff, but they are also weak. And the weakness is part of the stiffness. So this is a very gentle way to just activate the whole body. You can add in more fire if you please. Come back, relax, come back to the eyes. Just rest with the eyes. Allow the energy to sink. Regulate your emotional energy. And allow that to go down. At the same time, you're feeling the life force energy rising through the body. So we have a sinking emotional sensation, grounding the emotions into the floor, down to the root. At the same time, we feel our body is alive from the movements, from the circulation. You feel the chi in the body. So we are raising the chi, grounding the emotions. Going to the face. Opening up the jaws. So I'm doing this pretty firm to really open up the energy. So we're opening up the lymphatic energy, the lymphatic flow around the lymph nodes. We're moving energy in the fascia in the face. So we're releasing the imprints and the identity from the fascia in the face. Returning to the eyes. Move your neck. Open and close the jaw. Back and forth. Opening, expanding, closing, contracting. So remember, we are here to awaken what is not processed. So don't be surprised when things that are not processed comes up. That's the whole point. Okay, integrate. Breath of life. Relax, let the energy sink. Prepare to stand up. Sun is coming out. Bring in the staff. Just stand up and say hello. Just see what happens when you grab it. See what it wants to do. So maybe it wants to do this You just twist it one whole lap until it kind of fits in your hand again. Then you increase the speed without thinking. So I don't focus on what I'm doing. I focus on the feeling I have in the chest. Then I gaze at my hands through the video, or I gaze at my hands if I don't have the video. But I don't focus on it. I'm just gazing with my attention. I'm not honing in with the focus of my eyes. Oh, now I forget that I need to do the other way. So now, you see, I remember more quickly. So I just keep on doing what I'm doing, and the road opens up for me as I go. And that's why I want to showcase that, learning to generate and to direct and dispatch a lot of energy, it also requires us to not know exactly what we're doing. It's like we have to step out into the unknown and try different things. So I'm doing that online on camera because that provides me the most energetic growth. Okay, open up the sides. So I usually combine movements. So if I open up the side, I activate the leg at the same time. But I'm very gentle with the energy levels. So this is the first thing that I do this morning. So I'm using it as a warm-up before I go to the gym. Big wavy movements. So it doesn't matter what movement you're doing. That's the whole point. What matters is the movement that you're doing a movement, that the body is deciding, that the body is regulating, that the body is moving itself into freedom. Because it's showing you the speed, the tempo, the depth. So when I wake up in the morning, my lower back is a little bit stiff. So I spend a little bit of time just gently opening it up. So the staff gives a little bit of weight and a little bit of control. So we find these repetitive movements. So it's like a meditation. We're opening the body gently, not forcefully. Okay. Wide leg stance. Activate the legs. Root lock. So it's very important that your pelvis is tucked in and straight. So your whole back and body is straight. Opening up the inside of the legs, the thighs. Okay, so we're warming up the hips. So I'm leaning into my pelvic tilt, and then I'm kind of swaying forward. Making the most unattractive posture for the bed. This is the posture that I've been avoiding my whole life. This. So now I work with that posture instead. Noticing any type of guilt. So I noticed guilt. After the fear, I've been releasing a lot of the fear. And I'm like, what is it? Why does it still feel a little bit funky? oh, it's guilt. I'm like, yeah, that's a funky feeling. And it's in the hips, and it's connected. It's a shame and guilt. It's all in the womb. It's in the lower part of the body. So we want to, this is why I'm going to bring in music, because we're going to, try different genres and different rhythms, and like, what happens when the hips don't lie? But first, we got to do it without the music, because that's the little bit uncomfortable part. Adding the music is the easy part, and we can't really hide in the music all the time. We can't hide behind other elements. So here you can add either more breath of life, more jumping, more. So this is where you feel like, okay, where is my energy? So I'm moving a little bit of energy. So going into the session is the generating of the energy. And then you start to realize, okay, how do I feel when I start to move this energy? Do I feel happy? Do I feel do I feel guilt? Do I feel fear? Do I feel creativity? So it's like we are moving through the negativity and alchemize the negativity to get to the creativity and the happiness. So that's what we're doing. So we're doing that on the micro and the macro. Sometimes it comes directly in the session, sometimes after, sometimes not at all. So here's where you are, generating energy in your own tempo. So my body is moving into the legs, but it doesn't want to let go of the upper body. So it's adding in the legs at its own tempo. Some days we are just strengthening like this. Some days there's more. So now I can feel there's a lot of energy moving in the thighs because they start to tremor. And now I feel this weird hunger feeling that I thought was hunger my whole life. That was the trigger of my overeating. So that's connected to some sort of energy that I'm moving in the hips. And this is also how I have managed to move away from all the different eating disorders that I've been entertaining myself with over the years. So you follow your own body. You might be very stiff. You might have a lot of energy moving. You might feel like, oh my God, I'm super tired. I need to move slow. Then you move slow. Or you have a cat that annoys you. Then, okay, I have to pick up the cat so I can finish the session. Or your body is having massive tremors, then okay, it wants to regulate and dispatch the energy through the tremors. So your body, it's like the session will open you up somewhere. And that's what I'm practicing. Okay, how is my body opening up? Okay, I did like that, and then wow, that was this fiery transmission coming out. And because I feel like there's a level of survival pattern that is still like affecting my voice and the speech somehow. But it's also a very confusing exploration, because you're going a little bit insane, because you're really, or I'm going to speak like me. It's a very particular place to be, because you're questioning a lot. That's the thing. It's like when we look at things and we allow anything to be possible, we also question a lot of things that we thought were solid. So it's like I'm questioning parts of myself that maybe I thought was 100% me, and maybe there's a version of me behind the imprints. So I'm walking a very thin line at the moment, but that's the path that I've chosen, and I find it very cool, because I can see that my theories are are, they are legit, but I'm right in the middle of the process and I can't expect myself to be further along because these 108 days is the experiment. So it's also forcing me to look at, I want the voice thing to feel settled. Maybe it is already settled. Maybe it's just me, observing. Yeah, you see. That's the alchemist process. Okay, I'm grabbing the staff. Feel like integrating a little bit after the tremors. So you have your own process that you're working on. And if you would open up the process to someone else, it would feel as confusing it did as I open it up. But that's why I do it, because I want to showcase that before the process has fully landed in the system, it is messy. And that it has to be allowed to not be perfect. Like, it has to be allowed in this process of finding oneself. When you look for things, you have to be allowed to pick up the wrong object. Like if you're looking in your handbag, a big black hole, and you pick up things and, oh no, it's not that one, it's not that one. So it's like we have to allow ourselves to not be perfect. And that is the process of generating, directing. It's any learning process. But when it comes to ourselves and how we show up, I mean, we're so hard on ourselves. It's incredible. Okay. Closing the session, standing spinal flow. So as you are learning to generate, as you are learning to direct, as you are learning to discharge energy, it's going to be messy. It's not going to be perfect. But how am I going to arrive without, how am I going to learn to sing without singing? How am I going to learn how to ride a bike without learning to ride a bike? So it's like remembering who we are is a process of the messiness of the internal alchemy. And that's where the energetics comes in, because if we don't understand that we're not doing anything wrong, then we believe that we're doing anything wrong. And that's honestly where I found the guilt yesterday or this morning also. It's still in the right or wrong. I know that there's no right or wrong, but my body is not, it's like there's still parts of my body that believes that is true. There's still parts of my mind that believes that is true. I'm accessing the soul level, which knows that is not true. And then I'm keep aligning with that and reminding the physical body, the human, the mind, that we don't need to do that anymore. We don't need to protect ourselves. We don't need to put up defenses. We don't need to have a charge in the voice. That is just, but I also need to give myself time to allow that to kind of fall off. So it's like we're not giving ourselves any time to actually transform. It's like I want to go out one door and in through another, and then it's just boom, done. Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. If you have questions, place them in the comments and I will reply. There's opportunity for closer proximity with me inside of the Telegram group, and also other beautiful souls who are having extraordinary experiences. So we're chit-chatting in there about stuff. Yes, Lucky? On August 26th, I'm opening up the second round of the Alchemy Mastermind. Yes. It's time to feed her. 30 minutes. Okay. I see you tomorrow. I love you. You're awesome. and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.